Ladies and gents, players and pimps, AI Lando is back. We have our Lock Logic AI plays with Top Sports Debate. To get the free plays, just go to the link that's pinned to the top of the comments and you can join for free. Get some free plays. Might as well see if y'all can make some money. Get our all access where you can get all of my plays, all of my capper plays. $25 a week. Try it out for a 3-day free trial. $80 a month. Try it out for a 3-day free trial. And you got the best value if you want to cover it for a year. And we also right now, since it is preseason, we have a preseason promotion. Preseason 30. You get 30% off any package just to try it out. Now, today, we're switching it up. We are keeping it simple. We're not doing any deep dive and research. We're not about to take a million hours crazy research for preseason because, it's a lot of guests when it come down to preseason. So we just got who's going to cover the spread and who's going to win. Let me know your thoughts in the comments who y'all think will win. Y'all did great yesterday. We are 4 away from 320. We're 4 subscribers away from 320. So let's get to 320 with this video. We're going to be dropping videos, trying to do it every single day, especially if you guys support. So I appreciate y'all, the last ones who just supported us. We got 10 games and we have a full Lock Logic report with it. So let's cover what AI said with it. NFL preseason betting board. We got Saturday, August 22nd. We got spread and totals for every play. The approach. Preseason handicapping is driven more by who is actually playing. Quarterbacks rotation, roster depth, joint practice decisions, and prior season performance than by regular season power rankings. Lines below are based on FanDuel screenshots. Supplied. All right, full card. We got Washington Commanders versus my Lions. We got the Baltimore Ravens versus that. We got them all, and we are going to cover them in here. First, game by game, we got the Detroit Lions. We got the Washington Commanders at Detroit at noon early game. Spread, we got the Commanders plus 1.5 total. We got the under. So we think Washington Commanders is going to win this, and we got the under. This is exactly what I actually have for my official plays. So we're going to see if AI can do better than me. We're going to track the record and see how it go. But at least right here, this is exactly what I have for this one. Washington enter off a 20-7 preseason win over Miami, while Detroit lost 16-14. Tried to come back, but didn't finish it off to Cincinnati. Washington was expected to increase starter participation, while Jared Goff was not expected to play in Detroit, and Joshua Dobbs was slated to the start. So Dobbs should be starting. We're going to see he's battling in Detroit for a spot. Just got over there. We're going to see what he can do. And a full game, the combination of Washington personnel edge and 2 low-scoring openers make the Dogs plus the under attractive. I agree with that one. Next one, we have the Ravens going against the Vikings in Minnesota. Plus 3.5. A lot of unders. So they got the Ravens for the Dogs to come through, and we got an under. Confidence is medium to high. Baltimore reserves have historically been competitive in preseason settings. That was under Harbaugh, so we'll see how it is now. While Minnesota opener finished 13-10, the Vikings generated only 238 yards and went 4 from 12 on third down that game. Getting more than a field goal with Baltimore is preferably 2 laying points in a matchup that profiles another defensive backup heavy game. I like the under with this one, but I actually got the Vikings, so that's something different right there. Third, we got the Falcons versus the Colts. We are taking a Colts 3.5, and we're taking an under. Confidence medium to high. Both teams were expected to sit starters after intensive joint practice work. Riley Leonard was slated to start for the Indianapolis Colts with Richardson behind him. Atlanta was beaten 27-7 in its opener, only scored 7 points. The Colts gets the depth/QB room lean, while the under a stronger angle and a game built around reserves. This one, I think I had over and the Colts probably. Fourth game, Buffalo Bills versus the Browns. Browns is actually the favorites with the under. Confidence is high on this one. Finally got a confidence high. Cleveland was expected to start Shedeur Sanders. Giving the Browns a meaningful evaluation game at the quarterback, that creates more offensive structure than the typical preseason rotation, while the low total still reflects a limited starter participation expected across the matchup. Cleveland is preferred side. Under remains total towards the lane. I'm rooting for Shedeur. I don't think they're going to do it. That team looked absolutely abysmal, looked terrible. So I will take the Bills, and I will take the under with that one. So we are split on that one. Saints versus the Rams. Saints plus 1.5 to go ahead take that spread with the under. Confidence is medium. The clubs had joint practice work leading into the games, reducing the need to explode key starters for long stretches. New Orleans remained focused on the backup quarterbacks and a roster evaluations. The Rams' depth plus home underdogs number is appealing, but the total is a stronger play. Let me know your thoughts in the comments with that one. Giants versus the Dolphins. Giants to cover the spread in an under, confident medium to high. New York depth looked capable in his first preseason action, and reports from the joint work with Miami were encouraging. The Giants are laying a meaningful preseason number, so this is not as strong as top-tier sides. A low-scoring environment still make the preferred total. This one I actually lean more towards the Dolphins, and definitely under. You got to take it under on this game because I don't see them switching that up. Where is the rest of? Here we go. Where the rest of them at? There we go. They had over here. Eagles versus the Patriots. Got the Eagles to win by 3 and an under. Confidence is medium. This is depth-based. This is a depth-based lean rather than a game to attack aggressively. Philly gets a slight roster edge, but the spread is close enough. That side is playable, which I agree. Which the total already in the mid-30s. The under is the only modest lean and should be treated below the strong totals on the board. I think the Pats will probably win this one. The Eagles look bad that first game. I think they struggled to score a touchdown. 8, we got the Bears versus the Bengals. Bears, 3 points, and we taking another under. Medium to high. Cincinnati opener was 16-14 against my Detroit Lions, in which Joe Burrow played only 13 snaps, and the Bengals were not expected to rely heavily on starters. Their prior scoring and receiving helped from turnovers and 3 field goals. Chicago is preferred side against Cincinnati. Deeper reserve rotation with the under lean. I think, this is going to be good. I think Bengals might get, especially if Flacco play, but we'll see. Chiefs versus Buccaneers. Buccaneers cover their spread. They're at home. Over. We finally got a over the first one.
Oh, no!
About time. Confidence is high. This is a major exception to the under heavy board. Baker Mayfield was scheduled to play with Tampa, heavily starter. So we got Baker actually projected to play. You could say he played into the game starting. You don't see him, so never know. The Buccaneers scored 24 in their opener, while Kansas City lost 20-12 to the Rams. Tampa early personnel advantage support laying a large number, and meaningful starter snaps create a better path to the over. And the last game, we ain't gonna worry about this one because that's on Sunday. Dallas Cowboys versus Cardinals. This should be a fun one. Cardinals to win that one. We see how much they've been scoring. Actually got an under on this one. Confidence medium to high. Dallas won its opener 17-7, but was expected to sit most starters again. Arizona planned to play some starters, with Gardner Minshew getting the quarterback call. That is a tangible preseason personal advantage for Arizona. Dallas' conservative approach also support the under. We gonna see how they do against your boy. All right, best plays that they like overall. Commanders going against my Lions under. I agree with that. Browns, Shador since he's starting. Bucks for 6. That's a lot of points to cover in a preseason game. Also, the over on that game, under on this one since they're sitting a lot of starters, and the Ravens to do their thing. Do not treat all 22 selections equally. The full cards give a spread and total length for every matchup, but the short list represent the game where the personnel and preseason information created the clearest edge. Preseason warning. Late scratches, unexpected starter decisions, and quarterback rotations can change. Rotation changes can move the handicap quickly. Recheck the team announcements before kickoff, but we not betting no crazy real money on these. Lines can also move from FanDuel numbers shown in the screenshots which y'all seen. Totals. The board is under heavy because minigame is projected to, I'm just paraphrasing, project for extensive backup plays, but totals in the 36 to 38 range are already low. Crazy when so many unders. That'd be crazy, all unders. The Tampa Bay / Kansas City matchup is the primary over because Tampa playing meaningful starters and a participation. I like it. We're going to see how everything turns out. If y'all want these plays directly to your phone so you won't have to try to put them in here, come sign up, come check it out, and you can get all those plays, all those links directly to your phone, directly to your email. Go subscribe, hit that bell notification for every video. Let's go.